Hi guys, Engelbert there. And yeah, this is a quick question. Basically, yeah, quick video, quick question of a which has been going on my mind quite recently, and it basically came up when I was in central London, and one of my favorite shops, arcades, disappeared. And the question is, do you miss arcades? And as a consequence, uh, do you collect arcade games? Or is your collection arcade based? And yeah, it's basically this. I mentioned this question is because yeah, I'm in central London, and basically one of my favorite arcade places has been replaced with a slot machine place. Let's call it that way. And yeah, it's yeah, basically this has been going on. I mean, it's gone for quite a long time. But thinking back to it, it just makes me sad because I remember when I was at college, and my brother and me will go there like occasionally, not regularly, just occasionally. Probably a couple of months. Um, yeah, a couple of months each time, and yeah, it's basically I remember because he played Street Fighter 4 with this Japanese guy, and he beat the guy like nothing. And yeah, that was funny for us really, and that was yeah, I had good memories about that place. And checking back to it, and then I realized the arcade places are just disappearing like that. I mean, they're still in peers like Bournemouth, Brighton, and probably I haven't been to for Blackpool, I think it's called Blackpool one, and yeah, it's kind of sad that they're disappearing. It's like a lost art, and so that's why I'm collecting arcade games on my collection. As you know, my shelf is curved, and yeah, I collect a lot of games. So, but yeah, it's not really arcade centric, but I've got plenty of arcade games. And what I really love is light gun games. I love them to bits. I grew up playing light gun games as well as Metal Slug and whatnot. Um, but yeah, I also got like recently Crazy Taxi, for instance. That's a game that started in the arcade. It's highly arcade. Yeah, it's basically light gun games. I love them. Like Time Crisis, Virtua Cop, Point Blank, House of the Dead series, etc., etc. And yeah, yeah, it's just one thing that I love to collect for it. And I got plenty of CRT TVs to play them on. And I even recently got the Virtua Gun for the Sega Saturn. Yeah, I'm pointing there because it's actually up there, but I might show it to you. And yeah, what it is basically this question came up because it's quite sad, and yeah, you can get you guys will say that you got the main on PC, you got the Xbox, you got coin ops, and yes, that's true. You can play them off there, but it just doesn't have the same feeling of having the cabinet with the CRT monitor in there. You got the arcade stick, and you will go around it. Yeah, I do have an arcade stick for for the Xbox 360, which I can plug in on the PC. It's even been modified with Samba buttons and the directional, as it called, the directional plastic, whatever. So rather than going square, it goes to octagon, basically. Yeah, sorry, I'm not very good at describing arcade terms. Um, yeah, you do have that. It's cheaper than going to the arcades, but it's just the lost feeling of going in there, putting that coin in, and play the hell out of a game that you really love. But yeah, it's just a quick question, and I would love to know, through your comments, like your favorite games, your experiences with arcades, and yeah, yeah, what else is there? Like, if you miss them, what games have you got in collection? If it's yeah, as I mentioned, arcade centric, or would like to have a few arcade games. Yeah, that's about it really. It's just a quick video. Anyway, hope you liked it, and yeah, I'll see you next video. Bye.